Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Today's class, we're going to be sort of nourishing yin, and we'll be working with the water element. So take your hands and light fists and circle to rub your kidneys. Right? So circling inward toward your spine, tuning into how much pressure and how big of a circle. We're going to sort of do this about 36 times. So I'll do the pseudo counting. And the color for the water element that we'll be working with today is a vibrant deep blue. Maybe even picture this sort of deep blue bathing your kidneys. And the intention for this class is to the intention for this class is to nourish. I know some of you are feeling really fatigued right now. And fatigue can be due to a bunch of reasons. But we're going to try what happens when we nourish the water element and nourish our kidneys and bladder. So turn your palms to your kidneys and take a slow breath into your hands so that the middle of your back and your kidneys fill into your hands. Pause and exhale. So this is kidney breathing. So take a slow breath in and just picture your kidneys filling up with that bright blue, deep blue healing energy, and exhale. We'll do a couple of these. So the water element is often associated with winter. Here we are right now, it's kind of the height of summer. But a lot of times in the height of fire season, you can use a lot of water to balance it out. So we'll be enjoying the benefits of the deep, rich yin of the water element. So let's take 2 more deep breaths into our hands. And then keeping your feet rooting and just turning from your hips and your waist. Turn to the right as you breathe into your right kidney. I'll do your mirror image. And exhale back. And then turn to the left. Just kind of opening the gates. With your intention, breathing in to 1 kidney at a time as you twist. So this class is sort of replenish. So when possible, as you twist and turn, really tune in. And what happens if you twist and turn maybe to 70% of your ability? Now let's say you're feeling pretty depleted. Then actually twist and turn more like 30%. So not our culture. So not my nature, but sort of doing all of our movements with kindness and compassion. Let's do 1 more to each side. And then giving a rub. We're going to trace the kidney and bladder meridians. So glide your hands down the back of your hamstrings and stop. Take a pause at the crease of your knee, in the middle of the crease, and give a rub. And we'll be following the bladder meridian right now. This is bladder 40. So tune into sort of how fast and how much pressure, but this is a great acupressure point for lower back. The bladder meridian is our longest meridian, and the points have all sorts of wonderful benefits. So let's just massage bladder 40. Now glide your hands down the middle of your calf, and then at about the middle of your calf, come out to the outside of your lower leg. Glide down the outside of your foot and land at the nail of your pinky toe. And that's the end. Bladder 67. And give a rub with your fingers. Great point to sort of bring energy down. It can help neck pain, headache. Now we're going to go up the kidney meridian. So stand on the outside edges of your feet, which is going to open them up. Put your fingers on the bottom of your feet about 1/3 of the way down. Look for a depression. It's the lowest point on our body, and that's the beginning of our kidney meridian. Kidney 1 or the bubbling springs, and give a rub. Such a great point. Helps to bring energy down if you're feeling agitated or anxious. for insomnia. So give a rub. Now we're going to trace the kidney meridian. So come out to your arch of your foot, go back around, do a circle around your ankle, come up the inside of your lower leg, come up the inside of your upper leg, right outside your navel, and right landing right on your collarbone, kidney 27, and give a rub. So now we'll trace the bladder meridian. So come up to the inside of your eyes, go up your head, down the back of your head, and right where your head and neck kind of meet, bladder 10, give a rub. Great point for neck tension and headaches. Now start to come down the outside of your spine. Now we're going to stuck here, right? So wrap around, reach up, about an inch or so on the outside of your spine, come down to right back from your navel, but you're about an inch on either side. Give a little rub there. That is bladder 23. We'll be working with this point later, so just give a little rub. Great point for kidney support, kidney stimulation. All right, so then we'll continue down. So down our glutes, down, remember that point in the back of our knee, bladder 40, down our calves, around to the outside of our shins, landing on the outside of our pinky toe. So now stand on the edges of your foot, open up so that you can feel about a third of the way in the middle of your foot. You'll feel that depression, the bubbling springs. We'll work with this to the whole class. Give a rub. Now come to your arch, go back around, circle around your ankle, come up. And I do this with like all my fingers so I can kind of make sure I grab the points up the inside of your legs, right to the outside of your navel, and land right just underneath your collarbone. Give a little rub. And then putting your hands on your lower belly, take a slow deep breath in and exhale. Inviting your feet to just sink. And as you sink into the earth, soften your tailbone and lift from the crown of your head. Just with your intention, open up that bubbling springs that we just rubbed. And that's one of our spirit points, and invite energy to come up into our bodies with that bubbling springs. And then opening up your eyes. Put one hand on your lower belly, kind of your navel. Your other hand right back from it, right? This is our door of life, or Ming Men. So give a rub. If you're flexible enough to use the palms of your hands on your back, I'm not, so I'm going to use the back of my hand. So exhale as you sink a little. Now inhale, imagine bringing energy to your lower belly, but also to your kidneys and that Ming Men point. So exhale down. Inhale, pull that energy in. Can be lower belly breathing or Ming Men breathing. It's my absolute favorite acupuncture session. So my acupuncturist put Moxie right on my door of life. It's like a little campfire. She did that 7 times to help support my energy and help me with my fatigue. Wow. So we'll do sort of a similar, but in our Qigong movement. So bring in that energy and rub. Exhale, and then bring it. So usually when we exhale in Qigong, we kind of release what no longer serves us. So exhale out anything that you would like to let go of. And bring in that vibrant blue light. Give me a rub. Let's do one more to each side. Then floating your arms up. Turn so that your right hand is in front of you. Sink. Imagine pulling up nourishing and energy of the earth. Pull it up into your lower belly and your Ming Men. And then kind of the squeakiest board. Here we go. So exhale as you twist. Inhale to center. Exhale as you rotate the other way. Again, noticing that we're stimulating all those acupressure points we've been massaging. So inhale. Now turn so that your left hand's in front. Sink, dip down, pull up. Exhale as you twist. Inhale to center. Exhale as you twist the other way. So inhale, open, rotate, dip down into that nourishing in, pull it up. Exhale as you twist, stimulating bladder meridian, also our kidney meridian. Inhale, open, sink to the side one, dip down, pull up. Open, twist to whatever direction is left, dip down, pull up that deep, vibrant blue energy. Exhale as you rotate, inhale to center, and exhale, rotate the other way. And then lifting your arms up and rotating. This is turn like a cow, gaze at the moon. So turning, inhaling as you turn and gaze up at the moon, and exhale down. Do this at the pace of your breathing today. And enjoy that image of turning like a cow to gaze at the moon. Great movement to stimulate the water element, support the water element. Inhale up and exhale. Don't know why turning like a cow makes me I just think this is so much more fun if we know that we're a cow. Imagining those like giant cow eyes looking up at the big, beautiful moon. So let's do one more to each side. And then letting your arms be heavy, shifting your weight from side to side, lifting up your heel as you twist, lifting up that bubbling springs. And then as you knock, we're actually knocking right, dancing around looking for the non-squeaky board, right on that kidney 27, right? So tune into that bladder meridian, starting at our eyes, going up and over our head, down our whole back, landing on our pinky toe, noticing as we twist, right? And then that kidney meridian that starts in the bottom of our feet, comes up the inside of our legs, and lands right here where we're knocking kidney 27. And then slow it down. And then inhaling, lifting your elbows up, open up your chest. Exhale, round your back, tuck your tailbone under, and bring your elbows together. Again, a great movement as we open. Right here's our kidney meridian as it comes up the front of our body. As we exhale, that bladder meridian runs all the way down our back. So the great bear opens their chest and strengthens their upper back. And let's do one more. Slow it down. Bring your right leg forward, left leg back. Maybe sort of a split stance. Remember when you shift your weight back, right, your knee to go forward that end of the bladder meridian. And whatever leg is forward, that arm comes up. And then we shift. So as you shift your weight forward, lift up your heel, opening up that bubbling springs, and now lift up your toes. This is the wind, something like the wind blowing through the willows, right? So putting your awareness in your feet as you root, shifting your rooting, moving with that sort of effortless effort of the wind and the willows. Let's finish this one out. And bring your foot back. Shift which leg is forward. Find your staggered stance. Now that your left leg is forward, your left arm goes up as your heel comes up from the back, and then we shift. Breathing comfortably, whatever that means for you. As the wind, something working. That's the wind moving through the willows. Really sort of embody those long, lovely, fluid limbs. Limbs, you want to call them limbs. They're almost like streams of leaves, right? So embody that fluidity, moving in the wind. Let's do one more. And then shifting, that's back to our staggered stance. So you shift back, lifting your toes up, that bumping springs. Open up as we open up our chest with that kidney meridian coming up. Shift your weight to your front leg. Come around and lift up. This is the wild goose takes flight. As we connect with our kidney meridian in the front, and now our bladder meridian that goes down our back. Tapping into that effortless effort. That's where the wild goose takes flight. And then sort of deciding always how high of a flight brings you nourishment and joy. I'm going to keep moving around to see if I can find a board that's not so squeaky. No, they're all squeaky, so what do we do? So let's do one more on this side. Shift your weight back. As you shift your weight back, lift your front toe up as you opening up that kidney meridian, and then exhale. Such a fun movement. And tapping into that effortless effort. Well, we've been working a lot with our torso and our legs. This movement helps us really connect our whole body, right? From our tip of our head to our bubbling springs on the bottom of our feet. Inhaling as you open, exhaling as you shift and lift. Let's do two more. Is that two? I'm not sure, but I'll stop. So standing with your feet pretty wide. I think every Qigong class needs a forward fold. So relax your head and your neck and your shoulders. Release the muscles in your lower back. Now take your hands and remember that bladder 40, middle of your knee. So go to the crease of your knee, smack in the middle, and give a rub as you breathe into your lower back, helping support flexibility in your lower back. Now glide your hands up to that spot right outside of your mingmen, door of life, which is right back from your navel. Pinch your so out. And with your thumbs, that's our bladder 23. Inhale as you come up and take your thumbs and do a little acupressure as you bend back. Exhale, hinge, and inhale. So this movement is really great for hip health. It's also great as we sort of massage those bladder points. Now maybe for me, bladder 23 is pretty important. It's really great for kidney health. But maybe you want to walk your fingers, your thumbs, down the outside of your spine. There's bladder acupressure points all the way down your spine, down your tailbone. Let's do one on each side. And then slow it down. And then in the gentlest way, start to shake your fingers and your arms. If you're feeling fatigued, Maybe the littlest shaking, right? Maybe lifting up your heels, stimulating. I think it's called pumping the bubbling springs. Relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your diaphragm. Relaxing your pelvic floor. Taking a deep breath in your nose and out your mouth with a contented ah. Ah. Let's do one more. Ah. And then slow it down. Turn your awareness inside your body. Just notice any sensations. Maybe putting your attention to the bladder meridian or the kidney meridian. Noticing any buzzing or tingling movement. Then opening up your eyes. Put one hand on your kidney and the other in front, right? So we're going to do a rub. Do a little press. Take a breath in and exhale out any fear or anxiety or whatever no longer serves you. Now inhale that vibrant blue light and giving a rub. Maybe you can use your palm to rub your kidney, or maybe with your shoulder today, the back of your hand. Now do a press, and release. Now bring in peace, trust. So an antidote to fear and anxiety. These are all emotions connected with the water elements out of balance. So release what no longer serves you, and then bring in that peace and trust and calm of the water element. Maybe with colors, release cloudy gray. Bring in that deep, vibrant blue. Almost a blue-black. Rub. And do a little pressure. And then release. And then let that sort of wave release it. Now pull in what does serve you. And then the pressure and release. Let's bring in. Do one more to each side. And with your intention, picture that vibrant blue light bathing your kidneys, your adrenal glands sitting on top of your kidneys. Press and release. Now inhale, bring in. Give that rub. And then do that compression and release. And then standing with your feet pretty wide. Put one hand on one of your kidneys, wherever it's comfortable. Take the other hand and you're going to bend at the waist as you turn. And you're going to be making a circle. So bending, rotating your arms so that your palm faces out. And so sort of a version of Zen Circles. So inhale as you dip in. Exhale, picture energy going down your arm, making its way, filling your kidney. Oh, these boards are a little bit driving me crazy. So exhale down, inhale. Now tap into that way. Effortless effort. Putting your awareness in the bottom of your feet, bubbling springs. Also putting your awareness in your palms as you dip. And then let that energy run down and fill your lower belly and your kidneys. And we'll continue with this movement, but we're going to no longer hinge, just turning from our hips and our waist. And little by little, spiral your circle so that it gets smaller. And then smaller. And smaller. Now, with your second and third finger pointing out, right about an inch from your navel and shift your back hand so it's right on that Ming Men point. It's called sword hands. So this is just a standing meditation. Relaxing your shoulders, sinking into the earth, opening up the bubbling springs at the bottom of your feet. Invite that vibrant blue energy to come up. Bubbling springs up your legs, filling your lower belly. And then we'll shift to the other side. So putting your hand on one of your kidneys, whichever one is comfortable. Pretty wide stance. And bend and hinge from your hips as you start to circle. Dipping in to that sort of infinite resources. And pulling it in your palm and let it float down your arm and fill your kidneys. Well, while we're at it, our lower belly, letting your palm face outward, and then putting your awareness in your palm. And with your intention, sending that energy down your arm and making its way, filling your kidneys. And we'll start to stop bending, or not stop hinging. Start to trace a smaller and smaller circle. But almost like you're sort of really kind of winding that energy in, right? So you're connecting to it, concentrating it, gathering it. Now pull that energy in as your second and third finger point out, and the rest of your fingers join together. And have the back of your fist be just about an inch from your belly, your back hand right over that Ming Men, which is straight back from your navel. And we'll just do a minute of standing meditation. And then releasing your arms, bring your feet close together, hands at your lower belly. Close your eyes. Invite your body to rock and sway as if you're seaweed, suspended effortlessly in the nourishing ocean, being fully supported and nourished. And then give a rub to your belly. Glide your hands up to your heart. Give a rub, and with a gentle bow to your head, give gratitude for all that you have. And give gratitude for all that you are. And share some of this peaceful, calming, nourishing energy we've been cultivating out to someone that could use it. And thank you.